Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of The Seeker with your boy Indie Code. Today I have a special guest, somebody who I'm sure like this is gonna be the first time we ever do this, so that's why we're doing it like this, about documentary style, so that we can document some history going on. I have my brother, Thabo Mofolo. I think maybe you can explain yourself, like who are you and what do you do?
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Guys, good morning as well. I'm Thabo Mofolo, well known as the coach. Yeah. So I'm the founder of Transformers Basketball Academy that is seeking to develop basketball in the whole of Kronstadt.
Yeah.
So actually, I grew up in Kronstadt, born and bred in Kronstadt. Went to Cape Town, studied in Cape Town, played in Cape Town. Then I came back to Kronstadt as well.
Yeah.
So when I came back, I started this academy called Transform Us Basketball Academy.
Yeah.
So that's who Thabo Mofolo is.
Yeah. So you started out probably as a player then.
Definitely.
You started playing basketball and that's what got you into coaching basketball at this stage.
Yes.
And recently, you also played like a trip that you were on recently. Tell me about the trip.
Oh, yes. Just yesterday we went to Bloemfontein. There was a school sports where our players were invited to come and try.
Yeah.
From different schools in Kronstadt. So it first started on the 2nd of May, where we had the district trials, where kids from different schools were invited, and then they did show up. So to my celebration, I'll say my team managed to produce 10 players.
Yeah.
Actually 10,
that made it for...
Yeah, four guys and then 4 ladies that made the under 15 district trial and then made it to the squad of the district.
Yo, that's...
So yesterday we went for the provincial trials.
Yeah.
So in the provincial trials, we competed with different teams, definitely from different schools as well. So they were all different districts in the Free State. So I'm happy I'm happy to announce that one of my players, Onkabetswe Ranozi, was selected as well to make the provincial team. So that's the recent trip that we had, which was yesterday.
Yeah. Can you explain maybe like how more to qualify for that? Ne? What does that mean? What's the next step for that person or qualify now? Where they going?
It means in December there's school sports championship that's happening annually for all the provinces will be playing in that tournament. So now that she's selected, she's part of the Free State team.
Wow.
That will be playing in that national tournament, whereby all provinces will be competing under 15 boys and under 15 girls.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's what's happening now, ne? But let's get to the foundation of Transformers. Ne?
Yes.
You started Transformers. What's the story behind it? What's the inspiration behind starting this?
Okay, our main objective with Transformers Basketball Academy is actually to develop young kids into playing basketball, but also to use basketball as a platform to eradicate negative behaviors. For example, you are aware that young people are into drugs. A lot of them are into drugs. Unemployment is increasing day by day. So that leaves our young people desperate. So they find nothing to be they have nothing to be doing during their spare time. So we said, okay, we actually identified the spot to say, okay, we have an issue whereby young people are not engaged in any forms after school.
Yeah.
So we decided, okay, let's come up with this Transformers Basketball Academy whereby we teach kids how to play basketball. So we went from it being from the township going into the schools actually, because I think 2 years into the development of the academy, I got employed at a school. So that's where we started to develop basketball in schools. Because already in the township we were developing kids that are actually attending schools. So it was their platform now to play for their own schools.
Formalized in a way.
Yes.
Took it from the street to more formal side.
More formal part of it, yes.
Yeah. Tell me about the name Transformers. Like what it's Transformers, but it's Transform Us.
Yes. Is called when you pronounce it, the process Transformers. As in like the movie or the robots, like everyone else know it. But actually, the meaning behind that is written as transform us.
Yeah.
So we took basketball as a platform to transform young people into becoming better basketball players and better athletes.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the word transform, then us. Us has been the whole community.
Yeah.
So we are developing the whole community into a community that plays basketball, a community that is transforming in both cycles, both academically and both in being athletes. Because we believe that, a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. So we want our athletes not only to be good in basketball, but to have both the basketball element of it and the academic element of it.
Yeah, and it makes sense. It speaks to internal work on our. You see certain things happening in the community. Now you want to change those things. You want to transform those things into better things. Man. Nah, that's beautiful, bro. Now tell me, how Nukala, when you started the team, what was the idea? What were you immediately thinking? I'm gonna be the coach, Kabo?
Not at all. Yeah. No, not at all. Actually, the team started when I was still in the Western Cape when I was studying, because I was still playing in the Western Cape, playing for CPUT University. So I used to come home during school holidays. So I come home, I practice on my own, and then on my last year, my final year of studying, I did the same routine. I'll come back, work out, use the court and whatnot. Then I started to see young people coming into a court, interested into what I'm doing on my own. Because at that time, I remember I used to work out with my younger brother, Thabo Mofolo, and Mabi. So those are the other main founders of the Transformers Basketball Academy. So we used to work out together. We'll just play like anyone else, or play, and then obviously for my development, I'll be focusing on whatever the program that Coach Ravik will give me. So Coach Ravik will give me the program that, okay, when we're at home, work on A, B, C, and D. So I'll work on those aspects.
Because
I was playing the other side,
and the coach would give you things to do.
I get that.
Okay.
So that's actually what I used to do. Work on different stuff. So obvious, when you're playing, you keep seeing Balabanzebad. We have in our team, we have the young man called Kamwelo Mohapi. Kamwelo Mohapi, we call him Bushi, Bushman.
Yeah.
So we started with Bushman. Bushman used to come to the court at the age of 4 or 5 years. He'll come. He'll be interested in playing the ball. So we'll teach him slowly but surely. Then we'll grab the few skills like handling the ball, shooting and whatnot. So immediately when he started learning that, it went to other people as well, like his young friends, his close friends. Then they'll also come.
Yeah.
So that's how we developed the team, actually.
Yeah, and that's how you end up coaching.
That's how I end up coaching.
Because there was something on your practice.
Exactly.
The person wants to know what that's.
Now you have to teach it to the next person. But luckily enough, when I was in the Western Cape, Coach Ravik used to take me to coaching courses. Because I remember I was coaching netball when I was still a student on my 3rd year. So I was coaching netball at our residence. That's St. Peter's residence in the Cape Town. So Coach Ravik knew that I was a coach, but obviously I was not qualified, or I didn't have any qualification to produce to say, okay, I'm a coach. So he'll take me to the workshops, he'll take me to coaching clinics and whatnot. So okay, I know that you are coaching netball, but I think one day you'll make a good coach in basketball. So that's how we went about it. And then I came back on when I was done with my study as a coach, as qualified coach. But then, like I didn't have it in mind that I'm gonna use the qualification, But eventually everything came together. The dots came together, and then now I'm officially a coach. And then I'm running the whole team now.
All the pieces came together.
Slowly but surely they did.
For sure. Let me ask you here, Jale, you have maybe Bob Bushman coming in there. Who are some of the first recruits that you remember, or no, like the first people you start seeing, or no, man, this team is developing? Who are some of the first people you saw, and what did you see in those people?
Actually, the team was established by players. Let me just put it so. The team was established by players. The name of the team was established by players, pillars of the team, mission and vision of the team. It's more of a collaboration between the management and the players themselves. In my mind, I'll just mention a few. Thabo Mofolo was part of the recruitments that came when Transformers was still a baby before it became the academy itself. And then I can remember Kamuhelo Komoreng was there as well. We had Thabo Mofolo was there as well. We had a lot of them. Those are the main.
Let's say, like, as you name them, like, let's say we take Karabo.
Yes.
What did you see in Karabo that made you feel like, no, this is a solid part of the team that could be your kapo? You feel me?
The hunger, consistency.
Yeah.
One of the main thing in basketball is consistency. I think Kobe Bryant spoke about it a lot. That without consistency, you're gonna lose your touch. So this is one of the young men that will come to the court each and every day. At that time, I was unemployed, so I'll wake up in the morning. Okay, we started these Transformers during lockdown.
Yeah.
So you can imagine during lockdown, everyone was not sure either. Are we gonna end up getting our freedom back when we go out during our regular times? Because we'll go out during intervals. Remember, there were intervals that at this certain stage we'll go out around this time and then come back around this time. So the moment that we got that from this hour to this hour we'll go out, and I remember a few sports were allowed to participate. Like basketball was allowed to participate because it was an outdoor sport. So the indoor sports they couldn't participate. So at that time we utilized that moment. Karabo used to come a lot. Yeah, that's one of the players that I would say, He gave me motivation to actually start the team. And obviously others came, they joined. Speaking about Thabo Mofolo as well, his friend. So it started as like it wasn't so formal in the beginning, but later on, since we found more players coming in, then it became more formal.
So like, you're recruiting people,
Exactly.
So how do you recruit about you? How do you develop, let's say, the style or the philosophy at team?
I just want to mention this. I don't remember myself recruiting players.
No, it just happened.
It just happened. Like they will come and play. Like I remember I used to work at one school, Pumulong, in 2022 last year. So I came there, I was employed, and then one of the questions that the principal asked me was, what else can you bring in the table? Because everyone can teach. With your teaching qualification doesn't mean you're a special teacher. What is it that you can do? So I mentioned to the principal that, I'm a coach, a basketball coach. So definitely the basketball team in the school will develop. Then that's how I was identified as one of the teachers that would be working, because I was bringing the extra moral part of it in the school. So it was easier. So that's how I started developing kids. Like I would go to school and develop basketball. I'll go to different teams. I remember I used to assist as well in the netball team. There's a netball team called the American Sports Academy. So I'll go there and assist as well. But then later on, I'll see players coming to basketball. Like, no, man, you want to play basketball. You don't want to play certain sport, but you want to play basketball. So that's how we started developing and having more members as well coming into the team.
Wow. So what I'm trying to figure out, Corey, like, I get every team in LA, I get like a style.
You are talking about teaching philosophy. It's kind of difficult to implement the philosophy in the beginning. Because first you need to have a solid team that is consistent, that you can rely on, so you can teach actually everything at once. So while you are still recruiting, in the moment where you are developing these kids, you are identifying the players that will be part of the team, that will make the first team. Then the first team, that's where we started developing the teaching philosophy. Teaching fundamentals, that in our team, this is our playing styles, our playing tactics, the coaching philosophy as well. But currently, I think you are aware that we have won different trophies because of that. That I mentioned.
Maybe let's even get into the trophies. But I'm sure like, what's there on the table? Man? Can you break down maybe what's there and what you guys have achieved so far?
Okay, this is the recent medal that I achieved. I was playing at the Sato Games. Sato Games are union games because I'm an educator, so
Yeah.
I'm part of the SATU, South African Teacher Union, South African Democratic Teacher Union in Inter. Now I'm working at Inter Primary School. So the union has what you call the annual games. So they'll invite all the members of the unions from different countries, from the SADC to be specific,
Yeah.
that will come and play against each other. The main purpose of that event is just to build collaborations, getting to know each other, mingling and learning good styles, So I was one of the luckiest to be selected. I went for trials as well. I trialed, then I was selected to represent Free State. Then from Free State, I was selected, the team Free State was selected to go and represent South Africa.
Wow.
So I was playing for the country actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, we won a silver medal at that tournament.
Wow, man.
So yeah, that was this year actually.
Yeah.
And
you taught them a lesson.
yeah, obviously,
As a teacher.
Yeah, as a teacher, you have to prove yourself that you can still play. You can't. You don't only coach, you also play.
You reach, I teach.
Yeah. From there, okay, this one is the first trophy that we won as Transformers. This is the first trophy that we won.
Okay.
There was Fezile Derby basketball tournament. It was hosted in Fijon Suwon under the coach Chris from Fijon. So the teams that were playing there were teams from the Fezile Derby, which is our district in the Free State. So the district hosted the trial. They hosted the tournament, I mean. So it was us, Transformers, it was Paris Panthers, it was Sassolbeck. Yeah, it was a team from Sassolbeck, and then there was a team from Fijon Suwon, Fijon Ballers. Can't remember what they call themselves now, but those were the 4 teams that were playing in that tournament. So we came out first, and then we won this trophy.
Had you been to the tournament before? Not the first time?
It was our first, not necessarily our first tournament. We went for other tournaments, but obviously we came second in most cases. Like if you look behind me, the other trophy has 2 silver medals. So in those two tournaments, we came out seconds. Okay. So we came out second on the first one, we came out second on the second one.
Oh, but this is the first.
This is the first trophy.
Place,
yes. Yeah. So that's why I'm putting it behind. It's the thing of the past. Because we're here
now.
Yeah, we're here now. We're the champions now. So, and then this is the recent one that we won during the 16th June celebration. We also hosted a basketball tournament in Kronstadt for the first time. So all the teams from Kronstadt was Transformers, is us, and then we have Avengers from Halekvats. There's a place called Halekvats in Kronstadt. We had also the Liberty of the team I used to play for before, Kempton Spurs. So the Kempton Spurs, they were there as well. And then the last team was the Pioneers. Pioneers are actually the bigger team, the seniors, the masters that used to play back then. So we invited them to come. It was just to remind young people that June 16, what does it mean to us as basketball players? Just coming back as young people to motivate each other to say, look, this journey has been walked before. So if you think you are the first player to be in the court during that time, know that there are other people that have been there before. So it was a good relationship building between the old school and the new school basketball. And then this is what my ladies team won. So the same tournament, the guys won this trophy, and then the ladies won the other trophy. So so that's where we dominated. We dominated these 2 trophies.
And let's talk a little bit more about the tournament. Linda, I was there.
I remember.
I felt as though every year, that type of thing.
Actually, it's in the pipeline. We want to make it an annual event. Because luckily we were assisted. We had the assist of our councillor, Comrade Bota. That showed up. We really showed up, and we really applaud his work. The event was big enough. We also give shout out to Marking Art Forum. The MAF came and supplied sound system as well. So far so good. And we have built a good relationship between the MAF and Transformers, and not leaving alone our biggest sponsor, I think people are seeing me wearing these two logos. Obviously,
Yeah.
this one logo is for my team, the academy.
Yeah.
And then there's the other logo, this
Yeah.
side. So this logo represents the lab to lead.
Yeah.
This is my brother's studio, my brother's production. So he's the man behind, the sponsor. He's the man behind the sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to all the stakeholders. Joe.
Yes.
That day, people can come together that day.
Young
When
people.
sports see involved about music,
Exactly.
Yeah, that was nice.
So I think June 16 have taught us that when young people come together, a lot of things can be done. I think it's a way in which South Africa currently should be running. When if you are led by young people who have been in the system before, because it's our time. It's our time now. So we need to dictate how things should be done according to how we want them to develop.
Yeah.
So currently we are running basketball as young people. And we are coming together to make the same concert which was dead 4 years back. We are reviving it
Bringing it back. Yeah. So team Fedu, let's get into some of the challenges. What are some of the, let's say, the initial challenges Zodi faces as someone who is one of the first people to think, oh no man, let's try to start a team or something?
Top of my mind, I'll have obviously the financial challenge. We had an issue in terms when we started the team, because remember at that time I was not working, so a lot of things were not coming out together well, because we lacked a lot of financial muscle to push the team, But as soon as I started working, we started to get exposed to different things, like obviously being able to type, make copies, involve parents, invite parents, invite schools. I think as soon as I started working, we started to get the spotlight to say, okay, this thing is real, because now it's taken in the school, and Department of Education was also part of it. So as soon as Department of Education became part of the collaborations that we had, then we started to emerge well.
Yeah, progress.
But currently we are still facing the biggest challenge, which is a renovation of the court.
Yeah.
I'll first start by appreciating first the assistance that we get from the municipality by allowing us to use the facility. As much as the facility is not in good form, but yeah, we are working with the little that we have.
Yeah.
But I feel like in years' time or in the future, things will get better, because at least they're starting to show up. Like I said, the councillors showed up in one of our tournaments. So I feel like it now starts to make sense that, okay, basketball is here, and then people want to take part in developing the whole motion of basketball. Let me make an example. Currently, there's a tournament that is called the UR Tambo. So UR Tambo is a tournament whereby all the districts come together and play.
Yeah.
So, but where does it start? It starts in the community, where in Kronstadt, the Kronstadt players will trial for the team of Kronstadt, and the team of Kronstadt will trial as well to make the team of district. Team of district will trial to make the team of Free State, whereby that tournament will be played. Like currently, in our team, we have managed to produce players that were selected in that tournament, the Uaratambo trials. So yesterday there was also the trials of the Uaratambo, and then 5 of my players, or 6, were selected. Remember, I wasn't there, so I still need to get the figures straight. But all I know is that 3 of my players, ladies, were selected, and one of them is with us. So we had Mpokwa Sanga that was selected yesterday, and then we have Pendile Wesi that was also selected. And the last one we had Kinilwe. Kinilwe Mkemani was also selected. They are all ladies from the Transformers Basketball Academy. And then the males, Itubele Makhas was selected, and Kamuelo Mukatani was also selected. So you can imagine, if 5 of our players are selected for that tournament, it means slowly but surely the academy start to get recognition.
Yeah.
And remember, this tournament is hosted or it's hosted and organized by our municipality and the district. So it means if they are aware of that, if they are aware of the achievements that we are having, it means they are also aware that, okay, we are having struggles, and definitely promise that in the future things are going to be better.
Yeah.
So I'm also hoping that it goes that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, the bigger thing that I can announce is that the academy is not just an academy, it's an NPO as well. So we currently have in our possession the certificate that proves that this is a non-profitable organization. So yeah, I think with that certificate, we can be able to apply for different fundings and work with different stakeholders as well to make the motion alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of stakeholders, how about we get the lady of the moment to sit down and say some words for us?
Please, because I know she's been in different platforms. She represented Free State in the BSA tournament under 18.
Yeah.
And then she was selected to be part of that team.
Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday she was also selected to be part of the Fezile Derby team that will be representing Fezile Derby in the district games of our team.
Nah, let's let her tell us that.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sitting with us now, we have one of the players that Thabo was telling us about. Please introduce yourself, actually, to the people. Who are you, and what did you do on the team? What position do you play? Yeah.
Okay. My name is Mpoka Sanga. I'm 17 years old and I'm playing shooting guard.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us, like, how did you join the team? Why did you decide to join? I'm sure there's other things you could do with your time. Yeah.
There was a day that I went to the stadium. Then I saw people play on the court. Then I said to myself, no, I can join the team because I know how to play basketball and I know.
Before basketball? Or actually, when did you start playing basketball?
2017.
Yeah. Yeah. Ele team ya school and everything. So I feel that when you like, how did you hear? Ono sonto tseba gona le team already.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So how did you approach? Who coaches straight? How did you end up joining? How initiative? No, I got join guys.
Coach was in there. I saw Kinile, then I got Kileka Yarien. Come just for it. I wanna join the team. Yeah.
Okay. And then your experience so far, go feel like what did you go how join? Did you feel like you were gonna get better at basketball or and have those things come true? So you achieve on join a team.
The reason why Nikki joined the team, I wanted to get better. Yeah, and I can see that they are coming through.
Yeah, you're getting better. You're so good that actually you're winning and you're actually getting picked for teams outside of Kronstadt. Tell us about some of the teams that looking also accept way into the team as Thabo was saying.
Yesterday, I went to Sasolburg for a trial star Uwartam. Then I got selected to play for Fezile Derby District. I'll be representing Fezile Derby on the 27th of October.
Yeah. How excited are you about that?
You're really excited.
Yeah. And I've seen you play. You're really serious about playing, Joe. How about for real? Yeah. We can't wait to see you out there. What else do you think you want to see the team achieve otherwise? Like, hasele joining Nujena Wabona, when are you able to achieve what would you say to maybe someone else? Basketball.
All I can say is that if you want to do a thing, just do it.
Yeah.
Nah,
when needed that. No, thank you. Thank you for your time and good luck. Good luck with everything. I hope
you so much.
You get better and better. Be the LeBron James, of our country, Yeah, no, thanks.
Thank you.
So, Thabo, in closing, I hear there's some events coming up that you guys are planning.
Yes. Firstly, I want first to make people aware that on the 14th of October, we'll be having the tournament for primary schools, basketball tournament for primary schools. 21st October, we're having tournament for high schools. So for constant high schools, they'll be playing together. Yeah, to see which school is
the best.
the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that will be the closing tournament, and then the biggest tournament that we are planning for is one before the last one. In November, we are planning to host another tournament, but I think all details will be coming out soon. Just follow our page, Transformers Basketball Academy, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, currently we are only on Facebook. We are not yet on Twitter, not yet on Instagram, but we are currently using Facebook. So I think on a later stage we'll also include the Instagram and Twitter. Yes, just follow our page, please, guys. Follow our page and follow Lab to Lead as well. You'll get our information either on Lab to Lead or on Transformers Basketball Academy page. Thank you.
Otherwise, what's your message, man? What would you say to people about the team? Do you want people to join? Are you guys like, because in the challenges, about financial challenges, things like that, what would you want the community to do to help you guys, support you guys, come to the events, but like any page alone?
No, I think one of the biggest assistance that we'll appreciate is anyone will be able to just assist in terms of renovating the floor of basketball court. Please assist, please assist. Yeah, that's because our kids are playing there, so the place becomes a safety hazard. But we are trying to minimize, the injuries by using one side of the court. So it'll be nice. It'll be a dream to come true if someone can just come and assist us in just assisting us to resurface the court. Yeah, our court doesn't look good. Only on the surface. The other parts are fine. Only the surface. And then the last thing is obviously our players come from different backgrounds. Others are less advantaged. Others are so we do have a list of those that needs assistance in terms of basketball shoes. Because it's been a challenge in our team whereby we get good players, but they lack consistency because they can't afford shoes or their shoes ends on the way and then they don't have other spare shoes. So anyone who can assist in terms of supplying shoes for our kids, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much. So I think I'll share some of the banking details. If anyone wants to make a donation, please buy the tickets. For now, because we want to raise funds, all our games are we're going to pay to watch these boys and girls play. So please buy the tickets. They're gonna be affordable for everyone. Like for kids, we'll have affordable prices for kids, and for adults, we'll have affordable price for adults as well.
Yeah.
So please buy the tickets. Buy the tickets, because with that money, we are hoping to achieve to close the gaps where we see that other players are struggling. Because now we are being invited. Because unfortunately, most of the teams that have seen us play, they want us to be part of their tournaments when they host. So in most cases, they are away. So we play most teams away. We have a trip going to Fixback in November as well. So obviously you're gonna need money to pay for transport.
Yeah.
So guys, please, any business owner, anyone who will be able to assist us, please, just either you highlight me as a coach or we'll send the banking details.
Yeah.
But please follow Transformers Basketball Academy and follow Lab to Lead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, support.
Please,
the kids need shoes. The court needs to be fixed.
Thank you. Only those two. The rest will cover them.
Yeah, definitely.
Because those two are very important, crucial.
Yeah, and also come to those tournaments that are coming up, the kids tournament and the...
Oh yeah, the school sports.
For sure. Show your support for Transformers. Wherever you see Transformers, support that.
Please.
Lab to Lead, support that.
And remember, we are building kids from schools, like she has mentioned. She played from Mwepin. They were coached by one of our coaches, one of the founders, Coach Lesholo Mabe. So he was the one that was allocated to Mwepin back in 2002.
Wow.
And then, not to 2012, not 2012, I mean, yes. So imagine now she's studying at Budibeng, she's in high school, and she's still playing. So we want to build that consistency.
Yeah.
You want a kid to play basketball from primary, high school, then tertiary level.
Yeah.
Because I've been a product of that.
Yeah.
I just never got opportunities to play the tournaments that they're playing, opportunities that they got. But it's high time we create that platform for them.
Yeah.
So that's why we are saying transform us. We want everyone to get equal opportunities. Those who didn't get them, let's create opportunities for them.
Yeah.
Please assist us in making that dream come true, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, show love, show support, man. It's been your boy Indie Code. Yeah, always bringing you the stuff that needs to be documented, man. See you guys on the next one. You never know who's gonna be next. Yeah. Away.
Like what? Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, at least
you're on time.
Yeah.